Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So today's video, I'm going to be comparing the Dolce & Gabbana Femme perfume and the Intense version. Now, I had a few people who were interested in this, and it took me a minute to get it out, but here we go. Now we're going to start with the original Perfume, and the top notes in this are raspberry, neroli, and mandarin orange. Middle notes, orange blossom and jasmine. Base notes, marshmallow, vanilla, sandalwood, and heliotrope. Okay. To me, this is a very soft, raspberry, slightly citrus, powdery fragrance. It's somewhat sweet, woody marshmallow with a hint of musk. And I know that some people, to their noses, this is very marshmallowy and very sweet. For me, I never got that. This is my second bottle of this fragrance. I bought it when it first came out, I believe in 2012. I finished it. It was a compliment getter for me, but I was wanting a very sweet, gooey marshmallow. I thought it was going to be sweeter. And some people get that. It's more powdery to me on my skin when I first wear it. And then as I settles on my skin, the raspberry comes out, so that fruitiness, the marshmallow comes out, but to me it's more of a marshmallow musk for me. So it's never, this is not sweet to me in the sense of, oh, I want a very sweet marshmallow perfume. For me, this isn't it. I sprayed too much of this one time, and y'all, I almost took myself out. Because it's powdery, that neroli too, it can be sharp if you spray too much. But I do like it. It is long lasting for me. It lasts about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. It's not, to me, I don't feel like it's a massive monster projector, but I've always gotten compliments with this. So it's one that I guess leaves a nice trail, scent trail in the air, and that it does project, because I tend to get compliments with this perfume. It never was a favorite of mine when I first bought it, because like I said, it wasn't what I was expecting. But once I realized this is not the gooey marshmallow I want, to me it's a soft, feminine marshmallow, raspberry, marshmallow, musk, powdery scent with a little woodiness. So it is very nice. I know some people say with that neroli they get that baby wipe smell, and I get, when I spray too much, that's when I say, okay, I get what they're saying, because I was just like, it was just whoo. So this one, you have to spray, you have to find the right amount for you, for where it works on your body, because too much, it was like sickening for me. But I do like it, and like I said, not gooey sweet marshmallow, but it is a nice marshmallow musky fragrance to me. Okay, so now let's talk about Femme Intense. And the notes in this is neroli and green mandarin. Mid notes, orange blossom and tuberose. Base notes, marshmallow and sandalwood. Okay, y'all, I had samples of this that I went through, and the first time I sprayed this on me, don't laugh, or don't get grossed out, but when I sprayed it, I said, oh my goodness, this smells like raspberry spit. That's what it smelled like to me on my skin when I first sprayed it. And I was like, did the sample go wrong? Did it turn? Did it go bad? What is this mess? This is what I was thinking. But I let it sit for a minute, well, a couple minutes. And then I was like, okay, I like it. And to me, even though raspberry isn't listed in this, the intense version, to me the raspberry is more intensified to my nose and on my skin. I get more raspberry than in the original in the intense version, but it's not listed in the notes. Now this one is sweeter than the original. It's more marshmallow and it's not as powdery as the original Perfume. And that neroli is not as prominent. Now it's still there, so I think maybe if I overspray this one, I might get the same reaction, because the neroli is here, but to me it's not as prevalent as in the Perfume, not as prominent. Now, when like I said, when I first sprayed it, I was like, and then I was like, oh my goodness, is it the exact same thing as a Perfume? But I had to let it sit, and like I said, it's sweeter to me, it's more marshmallowy. It's not as musky as the original. And I would also say it's got a smoothness to it. It's smoother than Perfume. Like Perfume, when I think of Perfume, I think of a powdery marshmallow musk fragrance with a hint of raspberry. When I think of this fragrance, I think sweet raspberry marshmallows, creaminess, a little woodiness. So they are different in that aspect. This intense did not last as long. This lasts about 4 to 6 hours, and I didn't receive compliments. I think I wore this 2 or 3 times, and I didn't receive any compliments with this one, even though this is the intense version, but I did receive compliments with this during masking season. So that's just strange to me. This one, I believe, is more of a skin scent that someone needs to be in your bubble to smell you with the intense version. So which one do I prefer? Which one is my favorite? At first, when I wore the samples, I would have said the intense version is my favorite, hands down. But you all, for some reason, I don't know, maybe sometimes, you know, you have to spray a new perfume to get it to perform the way you want to sometimes. The samples that I went through of the intense were stronger. I felt like it projected more. I felt like it lasted, you know, 8 hours on my skin. And where I said with this one, I got 4 to 6. Now I've only worn this one once since I got finished with my samples. So like I said, maybe as I wear it, it will perform the same. I don't know if there's been a reformulation, because those samples I had, they were, you know, they weren't new. I've had them for a few years. So I don't know. But right now, I would say I don't have one I prefer. I don't have one that's my favorite. I can honestly say I like the Perfume original and the intense as of right now equally. Now, if you want something sweet, marshmallowy, if you're looking for sweetness, I would go with the intense version, because it is sweeter to me, and in my opinion, to my nose, my body chemistry, than the original Perfume. This one is sweeter, smoother. You get more of the marshmallow in this fragrance. Now, if you're looking for a soft, feminine, classy, somewhat sweet fragrance, then I would go with the Perfume original, because as I've said, I think a few times now, this hopefully will be my last, is that it is a marshmallow musk powdery fragrance for me with a hint of that raspberry. So I like them both. I'm glad I have them both, and I really enjoy them. So if this review was helpful for you, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me which do you prefer, the Perfume or the Perfume Intense, or do you not like either one of them? Just Leave your opinion down in the comments so we can have a conversation. Please share this video with anyone and everyone so they can all come and find out about Simply Shaughnessy. Please turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified each and every single time I upload a video. And like I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.